someone I want to introduce you to is a great woman. Her name is Debra Tucker. Debra is a wife, a mother, and a GG with a full-time job. She does this with a full-time job. She joined Modera about 4 years ago as she wanted to pursue her own health journey. And as soon as she started with her health journey and she saw how great this was, she immediately decided to jump all in as a social marketer and make income. Debra is now a silver team leader. And we're going to talk a little bit about that because, again, remember, she's been in this 4 years. So one of the things I want to talk about, Debra, welcome to the call. Are you here with us?
I am. Thank you, Leslie.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. What I really would love for you to share, first of all, if you can just share a little bit more about yourself. Who are you? You know, what did you do before Modera? I know you have a full-time job, but what else did you do? What made you really want to jump in as a social marketer along with your health journey? Can you tell us about that a little bit?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. So when I first joined Modera, to be honest, at the time I didn't know why. I just knew that I needed to do it. And at first, my health was my biggest why. I wanted to be around for my grandchildren. I needed to get healthy in order to do that, and the products were there for me to be able to do it. And then, you know, I also realized that the income potential and my dreams just got bigger. 7 years ago, we lost everything in a flood during Hurricane Harvey. We were living in a shelter with literally the clothes on our back. All the savings that we had built up over the years went into rebuilding our home, and along with a lot of credit card debt, it was just a devastating time for us. And, you know, my husband, he's at retirement age. He's been at retirement age, but he's had to keep working well past that in order to get us back on our feet. And I really want to be able to finally chip in enough, you know, and be there enough to where he can retire and not have to worry that we're going to be okay.
Oh, gosh, I love that. I love that. I mean, you just gave, you know, and I've heard your story, and you still just gave me chills thinking about if anyone's from Texas and knows about Hurricane Harvey, that's just so, it just gave me chills, Debra. And I love that you want to do this for your grandchildren. You know, living for our grandchildren is just, I just had my first grandchild 3 weeks ago, so I'm now understanding it, right? So tell me so far, what do you feel like Modera's done for you, for your weight, for your business, your family? How do you feel like it's helped you so far?
You know, one of the biggest things that Modera has done for me is it's given me my self-esteem back. You know, I gained a lot of weight after the hurricane, and my body image and my self-confidence, it just took a huge nosedive. And the love and support that I've gotten from my Modera family taught me that I just need to be myself, you know, and that's what people are going to follow. It doesn't have to be hype. It doesn't have to be theatrics, just me. And by learning that, it's helped me to feel good about myself again.
I absolutely love that, and I love how you say your Modera family. I always say that we have a tribe. You know, we have a tribe, and Debra and I didn't know each other until she joined Modera. There's other people on my team I didn't know and become like my dearest, dearest friends. I barely go a day without talking to Debra. It's just so great to know it is like a family. It's so fantastic, and I love hearing that from you. So what I want to go to next, you know, again, let me remind the callers that Debra's been with Modera for 4 years. Team leader is our second rank on the team builder side. And what I really, you know, it was huge when she got team leader. She got 3 social marketers in literally, I think, 2 days. I think, is that right? 2 days?
It is.
Yeah, it's crazy. She got 3. She's like, boom, 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 you know, and I was like, holy heck. So tell me, you know, what do you think it was? What do you think that helped you in June? I mean, I do know you talk about yourself, you know, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, all that kind of stuff. But what do you think in June, all of a sudden you kicked it into gear, got 3 social marketers, hit team leader after 4 years? Can you talk to us about that?
Absolutely. Well, part of it, Leslie, is I started listening to you. The thing is that, yes, I have been
Debra,
with Modere for 4 years. I am.
Okay,
Hello?
hold on. I lost you for a minute. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let me start that over. I don't know what you heard, but what I did differently in June is I finally started listening to you, Leslie.
I love it. Thank you. Let's repeat that.
So the thing is, yes, I've been with Modere for 4 years, and after my mom passed away, I really didn't put much into my business. It took me a while to get my groove back, and the thing is, though, I enjoyed it so much to give up on it, and it was just me trying to find my footing again. And, I mean, the moral of the story is don't get frustrated if you aren't reaching your goals. You've got to go back to the basics and just not give up. So in June, we had just finished a 5-day drop, and there was a couple of my customers that were feeling so good about the results. And, I just explained to them that how they could share this feeling that they're having. They could share the products that they love, and they could make money while doing it. And then I just can't stress this part enough. Utilize 3-way chat. So after that, I thought, wow, I need to get more intentional with my business. I mean, Team Leader was truly within my grasp, and I had the momentum, and I had the excitement, and, I had the realization that this isn't really as difficult as I was making it. I was my own roadblock there. And so I put the systems in place. I ran a few reports in my back office, and I just started asking the question.
Oh my gosh, I just love everything you said. You talking about our systems, you talking about, listening to me or listening to trainings. That's the thing, is that we have the systems in this business. Some of you callers might be listening and thinking, I've done this before with other companies, but they may not have the systems we have, right? If you've been with another company and you're like, I didn't even know what to do, I didn't know what to say, we have the trainings with I'm just one person that trains. We have so many. We have John Melton. We have all these people, that train. Michelle Churchill, people that, Ashley Dawes, I could name them forever, that do these great trainings. And all we got to do is show up, right, and use the systems. And that's what you did. And I love that. And I think you said, you basically took ownership and you just said, I'm going to do this. And you did it. And I'm so proud of you, just absolutely so proud of you. So my last question to you is, if you were to share just one piece of advice to someone that's brand new, they're ready to join today, they're listening to this call and they're like, girl, I'm going to join. What would be that one piece of advice that you would give someone?
I think the biggest thing is don't get overwhelmed. Learn at the pace that you're comfortable. For some, that may be 90 miles per hour. They're ready to get it. Like you had 25 cents in the bank and your house was going to foreclosure and you had to do this. You had to do it for your family. And, everyone has their own story. And so it may be 90 miles per hour for one person and it may be 10 miles per hour for someone else. But, the truth of it is that everything that you need to be successful, it's available. There's duplicatable systems in place that are there to help you. And the income opportunity is just so incredible if you can just allow yourself to be coachable, to be positive, and to be willing to grow.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. And you're right. I always tell people there's no wrong way to do this business. And I like how you put it, 90 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour. There's no wrong way to do this business if you're doing it the way you need to do for yourself. The only way that's the wrong way is to quit. I said that's the only wrong way is to quit, right? So that is some great advice. I love that. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Debra. I'm so happy that you were open to sharing this because it gave me a lot of good feelings today. So thank you for that.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, definitely. Okay.